Hi, I'm Alan Dale from Gale Force Winds, and it's an absolute pleasure to be here in beautiful Nanaimo, British Columbia, talking to the good people at Discovery Community College. I like talking to people that are truly making a difference. And on that note, why don't you introduce yourself? Tell us what you do.
Hi, I'm Jessica Sarginson. I'm a nurse at the Comox Valley Hospital.
Talk to me about your journey to become a nurse. Were you always a nurse, or had you always wanted to be a nurse? Tell me about that.
I've wanted to be a nurse since the age of 12, just because I have a past medical history that I was always in and out of the hospital and seeing doctors and stuff. So it's something I've wanted to do. And then I got an email from DCC one day, and they're like, "Hey, we have a nursing program. We have spots available. We'd love for you to join us." So,
And talk to me about that experience at DCC. What was that like?
it was a roller coaster sometimes, for sure. Ups and downs, and lots of exams, but the majority of it, lots of supportive instructors and staff that are alongside you along the whole way. So
There to help you, eh? Um,
yeah.
Tell me about when you finished your program at DCC. What happened next?
I applied to the hospital, and within about 2 weeks, I got an interview, and less than 24 hours later, they were like, "You got the job." So
Wow,
yeah.
that's quick, eh? So what are you
Yeah.
doing in the hospital? What exactly is your role there?
So I work in medical surgical. So it's mostly like post-op patients and failure to thrive, like people who are not able to be at home anymore, but are waiting to go to long-term care. So
Wow.
yeah,
And was it everything that you had hoped for in nursing?
yeah,
Yeah,
for sure. Yeah, I love it.
good. You know,
Yeah.
the scope of practice for nurses has certainly evolved and changed over the years, and there's
Yes.
so many opportunities for nurses now. Talk to me about how exciting that must be to know that you can pretty much do anything.
Personally, I in the future want to work at some doctor's offices and possibly do like immunizations or stuff like that. It gives you a lot more, I guess, freedom in a sense to do, what you enjoy doing. There's the medical aesthetic side, so it's less, personal care for people and more like aesthetics and stuff too.
Hmm.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
there's a lot of flexibility there, isn't there?
yes,
Yeah, and what's the cool thing about it, right? As your life changes and things come and go in your life, nursing is one of those professions that allows you to do different things at different times.
yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Listen, my final question to you would be like, now you're a nurse now and you're working in the hospital. What would be sort of some of the traits that you think a nurse needs to survive and succeed?
Definitely caring. Time management. That was one thing I personally struggled with later on in our schooling, and our my instructors really pushed me to kind of create a schedule and figure it out from there. And um, definitely fast pace for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
An absolute pleasure to be in conversation with you. Thanks for joining us, and we appreciate what you do.
Thank you.